All right, all right. We're back. Okay, Pilates for Runners series, week 2. This is pre-run workout 2 for you, okay? So you have a great pre-run workout, one that you're gonna love, you're gonna feel it, and then this is your pre-run workout 2 for you. No props needed, you get to lie down onto your back. I love to start out this way. Just hug your knees into your chest because it always feels so nice just to kind of move right here. And then you're gonna bring your legs up to a tabletop position to start out. So we're gonna start out with some just versions of your TikTok. Press your palms out to a T position and then down into the mat. Now you want your knees right over your hips, not too close in. You want the abs to have to work right here too. Heels are in line with your knees. Then from there, keep your knees glued together. Start to reach your legs over to one side. Don't let them just fall all the way down though, okay? We're gonna hold on to it. We're working the core, working some great rotation, getting into your hips as well to rotate. Then use your abs, pull your ribs down towards the mat to bring your legs back up to that tabletop position. And then over to the other side. Reach through your hip, let that hip come up, but you're still trying to fight to get your shoulder blade down. So there's that opposition that you're working with here. And then come all the way back up to center. And again, you reach over to the side. And back up. And then over to the other side. And lift. Let's go for one more round of that. Just let this feel good. It should, yes, it's work, but then it's also like, oh, what needs to open up a little bit more? What should I focus on during this workout and then during my run later today, right? It's gonna be different for everybody. There are days that I just truly focus on my breathing, on my form. When I get tired, I try to just kind of go back to the breath. Now you're gonna lengthen your legs straight up, flex through your feet. Same work, heels stay glued together. Legs are gonna reach. You might not go as far, but I really want you to think that those heels are glued. So they're reaching to that same spot together. And then come back to center, and then over to the other side. Fortunately, I have my wall right here, but I promise I will get that side in too. And then come back to center, and then over to the other side again. Center, and reach. Woo. And center, one more set right here. Reach it over to the side. And up. Last one, reach. And back up. Hug your legs in. You can separate your knees and just go for some circles right there, just to get out of the hip flexors if you are feeling them a little bit. So we got some good rotation to start off with, which I love because I feel like that's missing. It's missing a lot in running per se, but then also in Pilates, we don't get to do it too much twisting in the hips, so I feel like it feels really nice. That is a Pilates exercise that we just did, so we just don't do too many of them, so it's nice to kind of start off with that and get that into your body too. All right, we're gonna go for the 100. Hug your knees in, curl your head and chest up, lengthen your legs out to your challenging angle, heels together, toes apart. Start to pump your arms up and down. You inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Collarbones are nice and wide. Ribs pull down, and you're trying to curl up and over your ribs. If the legs need to be at tabletop because you're feeling it in your hip flexors, your quads, or your back, go there instead. You could always go to a higher angle with the legs as well, but try to keep your tailbone down into the mat no matter where you're at, okay? Keep it going. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more sets. You inhale. And exhale. Go for 2. Last set. Big inhale. And exhale. And hug your legs in. Rest your head down. Go ahead and look side to side. Get out of the neck a little bit there. All right. Now, you're going to hug one leg into your chest. We're going to go for your single leg circles. Ooh. And then you're going to lengthen it up towards the sky. So point through the top foot, flex to the bottom foot, turn out your top leg so the knees trying to face towards the side of your mat. Press your palms down to the floor by your hips. Circle across your body, down and around and up. Again, reach, circle, around, up. You've got it. Reach, circle, around. Now you're thinking about the hip that's on the leg that's not moving, the one that's anchored down to the floor. That hip is anchored down too, so it's not moving on you at all. Imagine that 10-pound sandbag, or put your hand there and feel like it pushed down on it a little bit more. At the top, you're going to reverse your circles. You reach out, cross, around, up. Again, reach, circle, around, up. Reach, circle, around. Woo! 3 more. 3 of them. 2. Last one. Up, hug your leg in. And then we switch on over to the other side. Hug your opposite leg in. Get a little stretch through your hip flexor. If you're feeling them at all, that's okay. You're in flexion. You're going to feel them. Flex through the bottom foot. Point through the top. Externally rotate through your leg. Press your palms down. Let's go for round 2. Side 2. Circle. Out. Around. Again. Circle. Out. And around. You've got it. Reach. Your neck is nice and long. That hip is anchored down. You're moving this leg from your core. You're so in control of every angle of your leg here. Go for 2 more. 2. Last one. And then reverse your circles. Out, around, cross, up. Keep that turn out. That's going to help you feel that inner thigh as you come around. If you're a thunker, feel the glutes reach towards each other. Give me a little squeeze of the booty. Keep turning out your leg. That'll help with the thunking. Go for 3. And 2. Last one. And hug your leg in. Go ahead and hug both legs in and just rock a little side to side there. Oh. All right, feet are going to come down onto the floor, hip width apart and parallel. We're going to go straight into shoulder bridge work right here. So I want you to press your hips up and just hold. Feel your knees stretch forward. Inner thighs hug your midline of your body. Can you get the hips up a little higher, but still feel your shoulder blades reaching down into the mat, so we're not arching into the upper back. Then lower all the way back down. Let's go for 2 more like that, just feeling out the shoulder bridge position, okay? Press it back up. Abs are still in and up. And then tap right back down. Last one, you're gonna hold it up there. Now really press into your left foot. Then bring your right knee into your chest. Lengthen it straight up towards the sky. You're gonna lower that leg down just to meet where the knee is at on the other side, and then lift it right back up. Again, you go down, lift up, down, and up. Reach, and up. You've got 4 more here. 4, and lift it. 3, and up. Go for 2, reach. Last one, hold it up there, flex through the foot. Tiny little down up of your hips right here. Down, up, down, up. Go for 8 more. Woo! Go 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your right leg down. Press into your right foot. Bring the left leg up. Lengthen it straight up towards the sky. Can you press your hips up a little higher? Yes, now you're gonna lower the leg down. Lift it right back up. Down and up. Reach and up. Press into that foot, all 4 corners of the foot that's down. 4 more. Reach it. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up there. Flex with the foot. Pulse your hips. Pulse them up, up, reach, up, press, and up. Here you go. You got 8. Go 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your leg down. Round down through your spine. Hug your legs in and rock a little side to side. Whew. All right, you're gonna rock and roll yourself up. Now, we're gonna work on your spine stretch forward, but we're gonna do it from a frog position first. So bring the soles of your feet together, open up your knees to the sides. And so I like to show you from the side and also from the front, okay? So I have tight hips. I think part of it's just I have tight hips, but then other parts that you have to think about is like how your skeletal structure is. We're not all the same. The heads of the femur bone, the big ball on the top of your thigh bone, is bigger, smaller, depends on your hips. It sits differently in that hip socket too for all people. So if you're like, oh, my hips are really tight, they've never opened up. It could just be also like, if you feel like you're not getting a stretch anymore, it's just kind of your skeletal body too. So just know that, and that's okay. We work with what we got, okay? Now from here, you're gonna use your hands and place them onto the ankles. Now use your arms and lift your chest up. You're trying to flatten out your spine, almost arch into your low back. Feel your abs pull in and up. Try to keep that flat back, and then float your arms out in front of you. Keep the lift. Try to press your thigh bones down a little bit, and then hug back on. Again, lift your chest up, reach back out. And I feel my back and my abs working, and that's all that matters, right? Or lower it back down. Let's go for 2 more like that. I'll show you from the front. You lift up, reach, and lower. 1 more, lift up, reach. Now you're gonna hold it right here, lengthen your legs out just as wide as your mat is, so it's a little V. Now you've got that same lift that you were fighting for just now. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, chin towards your chest, peel your head off of that imaginary wall behind you. Your spine gets to peel off too, but your low back stays against that imaginary wall. So from the side again, it's this candy cane shape that you're trying to make in your body. Then round yourself all the way back up, sit up nice and tall. Again, inhale, grow tall. Exhale, round up and over, dive it forward. And all the way back up. 3 more, lift. And around, think head between your knees. And then feel like your ribs are trying to pull up towards the high diagonal behind you. And then all the way back up. Keep that flex in your feet, still 2. Last 2. And up and over, draw your shoulders down. You reach past the toes, you don't let your arms rest on the toes. All the way back up. Last one, lift. And around it up and over. And then round yourself all the way back up. Lower your arms down. Scoot your hips a little forward. Feet are hip width apart and parallel, and then you're gonna rest down on your forearms next. You get this nice little stretch in your chest, and we're gonna work your core here and do a little slip of the hands. Now, in this position, feet are hip width apart, walk your feet out so they're further away from your hips. Too close in, it's gonna pinch, and you're not gonna be able to do this exercise. So walk the feet out further, okay? You want a nice angle behind your knees. Now from here, you keep your chest nice and still, so reach one arm forward, bring it back down, reach your other arm forward, bring it back down. Reach and reach it, okay? Now you're trying to keep everything as still as possible as you just reach the arm forward. Go for 4, 3, 2, last 1. Now let's play a little bit more. You're gonna reach, back down, down. And then you could just alternate. Reach, back down, down. So you're just gonna find, again, trying to keep that chest still. You're not rounding all the way up to grab on. Keep the tuck of the tailbone. That's gonna help here too. Now maybe this is your version that you'd like to stay with. Maybe you can slip both hands at the same time. Reach them forward, right back down. Reach and down. Woo! Reach and down. If you want one more challenge here, remember, we're going for a run, so we're not trying to burn everything out. You're gonna reach it forward, pull your elbows back. Reach it forward, elbows back, but they don't touch the mat. See how I'm not resting down? 3 more wherever you're at. Go for 2. Last 1. Reach your arms forward, bend through your spine, come all the way back up. Sweep your legs back behind you. We've got your single leg kicks next, so it'll help open up the hip flexors a little bit. I do this one for like pre-run and post-run all the time, and it's just so nice to help stretch out the quads a little bit. Again, hip flexors if they're tight, but then activate the back of the legs too. All right, so you're gonna make a fist with one hand, then wrap the other hand around it. So you're in a tripod position. Now, you're not gonna sink here. You wanna press your chest up and reach your heart forward, so it's like you're doing swan. Hip points are down into your mats. Legs are hip width apart and parallel. From here, right leg kicks your seat twice. You kick, switch to the other side. Kick, and switch it. Kick, and kick. So the hips are trying to stay as still as possible. Your hamstrings and glutes are gonna fire a little bit here. Again, just waking them up, getting charged and ready for your run. But then again, you get that nice stretch through your quad and your hip flexors here too. Let's go for 2 more on each side. 2 and 2. 1 more set. 1 and 1. And then you're gonna lower all the way down, legs come all the way together. We go double leg kicks. So you're gonna link your thumbs together behind your back. Lift your elbows up, draw your hands down, drape the elbows. From here, both legs are all the way together. Now you kick your seat 3 times. You go 3, 2, 1. Legs reach down, arms reach up, lift your head and chest up, look forward. 3, 2, 1. Over to the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Press and lift it up, up, up. Again. Kick, 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 and reach. And other side. Kick, 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 and lift. And 1 more set. Kick, 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 and up. And reach. Kick, kick, and lift, lift, lift. You're gonna lower down, reach your arms out in front of you. We swim to finish off before our run. Abs in and up. Float everything up off your mat, upper body and lower body. Reach one arm, one leg a little higher, then switch and start to swim, 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 swim. You inhale. And exhale. 3 more. And 2. Keep reaching. Last set. Long limbs. And lower it down. Sit back into a child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And just stretch the opposite direction for a moment. Slowly round yourself all the way up. Come all the way up to standing. Shake it out. Let it go. And let's take one last breath together. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, lift up tall. Exhale, circle your arms out and around. Roll your shoulders back. And you, my friend, are all ready for your next run. Amazing job. I'll see you next week.